Hello, this is Luke here from Boatshed Brighton Yacht Brokers, about to enter into the interior through this companionway. This absolutely stunning, in my opinion, Bavaria 40S. Now, the first thing I think when I come down here is how well laid out this is and how much lighting is let in through these stunning windows. So, really nice, open, airy space, and I think the lighting on a beautiful day like this really opens up this beautiful area. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to start in the starboard aft section. Here you can see I've taken the covers off for you to see the Garmin Raymarine Hybrid Touch GPS chart plotter there, the nav text. We've got our marine VHF radio and stereo as well, which obviously is very important for those lovely days out at sea. And here you might see the control I mentioned, which is the control for the bow thruster. So on this seat here, I've actually put the covers for the exterior or the cockpit steering wheel covers, and also a couple other covers from out there, such as the chart plotters, etc. But we have the lovely nav station here with a nice seat. We've got a fire extinguisher. I believe there's a small portable fridge down there as well. And what you can see is the copious amounts of stowage that is, both interior and exterior that run throughout the whole of this boat. Really well thought out design, really nice layout. Now I'm going to start going aft here. So we're looking into one of the berths. So this is, of course, the starboard aft cabin here. Lovely wardrobe space, stowage beneath the seats. And there's stowage beneath the seat here. There's also stowage beneath the seat on the port side and also in the master cabin. So you can see the general layout of the wardrobe here. You've got some nice cupboard space on the right there and a big open wardrobe on the left. And I did mention in my exterior video the amount of windows in here. So there are 4. So you can see 2 here, both port and starboard, another one starboard here, and then one overhead. So absolutely stunning to let in so much lighting. And I really feel this is a good sized double berth. Not many stern or cabins towards the aft have such a good amount of space, and lovely headroom here from how open it is. And we can see our ventilation or heating vent coming in there towards the aft, and a nice bit of stowage on the starboard side there. And so we have here our fuel tank emergency cutoff, or the fuel cutoff. And then if I turn forward, you can see here another engine access point. So that's both port and starboard again, for us to access the sides of the engine compartment, but obviously it can also be accessed from under here. If I lift this up, which I think is worth doing just so you can see how easy it is, we can see our engine bay in here, and you can see the cutouts both port and starboard where you would open those doors to get access into the side of the engine. And look just how well she presents herself. Beautiful, very meticulous owner, as you can see throughout the boat, and keeps his boats in incredibly good condition. So we're now in the port side cabin. So again, you can see exactly the same design as the starboard side. So we've got a lovely seat here, very nice cushions, I must say. That lifts up the stowage beneath it. Then we've got the same layout here as in the starboard side. We've got my backpack there, we've got some sails, and again a really lovely size berth. And I just love how open it is in here, how light and airy it is. It really gives it a much bigger feel inside, and that is a very nice size double berth to have at her stern here. As you can see, again, engine access there. And there is a rug here, but if I remove that, you can see just how lovely condition the floors are in. I'll put that back shortly. So we have our day head, or the first head here, which might be for your guests that are staying in these port and starboard cabins here. I think we got a glimpse of me there in the reflection of the mirror. Sorry about that if you did catch it. So again, a really nice space. I really like how they've designed this head. It does, you know, it doesn't feel cramped like a lot of heads can do. Nice amount of stowage around. And we've got this lovely screen here which pulls across when you use the shower. Very nice. And let's try and show you the sink here without having to see me. There we go, lovely. So nice mirror, and we've got a nice shower head here. Really does feel spacious. You know, I feel there's plenty of room in here. It's a really nice space, and of course kept immaculately clean. So now we're looking into the saloon area. A lovely U-shaped seating arrangement here, with the other seats placed to port, just I suppose parallel to the galley that we have here. Again, you can see at the top there we've got some lovely stowage space, another 2 windows here to let in lighting, and a lovely nautical map of the English Channel. So hopefully this video allows you to start seeing how you might be entertaining yourselves, your friends, your family, any guests that you have on board. Gives you an idea of the space and condition of this boat. Now, if I zoom in here, you can see the lovely condition of this, you know, the seating in here, or the upholstery. So here we've got the galley. Really lovely galley. I love how it's laid out. So I really like how the galley is at a really nice height to use. You're not bending over. You get a lot of U-shaped galleys, which can feel quite tight. This feels really open. You feel like you're in your entertaining space. You're not kind of hidden away, which in the smaller versions of these Bavarias, you might find a galley here as a U-shaped arrangement, or even to port side. But this is really open. It's really nice. It runs parallel to our saloon here. And it's just a really nice open space. Again, you've got plenty of stowage here. I could show you, for example. You know, it's all very well designed. I like how this is designed. And it's, like I said, a very nice open space. So you can see we've got the sink here. We've got the oven. Under here we have the fridge. Very nice. You can definitely see yourself cooking here, you know, entertaining guests and making any kind of lunch, dinner or breakfast that you might need to. So right, heading forwards, we're in the master cabin. Lots of seating here to port, and we have our wardrobe and stowage space in here. As you can see, you might want to hang any jackets. And as I mentioned, all of these seats do have plenty of stowage beneath them, which is really nice. And looking forwards, we've got our double berth at the bow here. And then you can see at the right at the front, we've got the entrance or porthole there to get through into the anchor locker. More stowage for any clothes or any items that you might want to store in your cabin here. And to starboard, we have the second head. So this is the head to the master. Again, very nice condition. You can see exactly how she presents herself here. Kept beautifully clean. Nice space, nice stowage, and we've got the shower head up there with, of course, hot and cold running water. With a window up here that I've opened just to show you how much light gets in. But of course you would be closing that if you were showering, just in case anyone was walking up on the decks. Obviously you wouldn't want them seeing you. So let's turn and face aft. You can see from the forward cabin what this space looks like. So as mentioned, really light and airy, nice open space. One thing I will mention here, as we have focused on the engine, I've mentioned the engine a couple times. I'll just open this up again. So the engine is a Volvo Penta D240. It is an inline 4-cylinder, 1.5 litre naturally aspirated diesel engine. It's cam driven, it's got an inline injection pump, and it uses freshwater cooling. It's low cruising RPM. The engine runs really quietly with minimal vibrations. Now this engine is designed to deliver high torque at low RPM, so revs per minute. And what that basically means is you've got plenty of power really quickly, and lots of quick response when manoeuvring in and about marinas. Potentially, you know, if you're in a strong headwind or confined space, you have that power at low RPM to use and to help you manoeuvre. So this has been Luke at Boatshed Brighton Yacht Brokers. Hope you've enjoyed spending a little bit of time in the interior of this beautiful Bavaria 40S. Many thanks for joining, and please go to boatshedbrighton.com for many more pictures and videos. Many thanks.